Tēnā rā koutou katoa. It is the second week in a row that I am sharing a recipe from my cookbook. What? Today we are going to be making my parawa whetū, my star bread. And what that is delicious, beautiful dough with a homemade hazelnut spread in the middle, and then we manipulate it into a star. So much fun. And I'm going to send this off to Luke and Liv and their little whānau. Luke is currently going through chemo treatment for leukemia. It is a really full-on time for their whānau, and so I thought this would be perfect to brighten their day, and also a perfect recipe for Christmas. Kirihimete. Ka pai. So, i te tuatahi, first up, me mahi poki ngā tātou, we're going to make some dough. This is slightly sweetened, really simple to make. And as it comes together, if it is slightly a little bit dry, which I found when I was making it, all we need is just to add 1 more tablespoon of miraka, milk. Nā reira, me tīmata tātou, koine ngā kai ka whakamahia e tātou. Here are the ingredients you need. Kia hautoru kapu wai aromahana, 1/3 of a cup of lukewarm water. Kia rua kokonui huka haura, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Kia rua me te haurua kokoiti ihi, 2.5 teaspoons of shore-baked yeast. Kia rua hautoru kapu miraka, 2/3 of a cup of milk. Kia hauwha kapu powder miraka, 1/4 of a cup of milk powder. Kia rua kokoiti iho hūpere, 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. Kia haurua kokoiti tote, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Kia rua me te toru hauwha kapu poehu parawa, 2 3/4 of a cup of flour, high grade. Kia ono te kau karamu pata, 60 grams of butter. Me mahi poki ngā tātou, let's make some dough. First we add our wai aromahana, huka haura, and ihi into a bowl. Ata kaurori here, give it a little stir. And then it is time to leave it for 10 minutes, and you want all that yeast to bubble up to the top like so. Now we add in our miraka, and our powder miraka, iho hūpere, tote, and poehu parawa. Now add in your pata, and you want that nice and soft so it can smush into all of those fabulous ingredients. Whakaranu here, mix to combine, and then once it's roughly combined, you just want to add it onto your tepu, onto your table. Poke pokea te pokenga. Knead the dough, and you want to do this for around 10 minutes. If it's a little bit dry, remember you can just drizzle in 1 tablespoon of milk at a time until you get a lovely soft dough. That is looking perfect. Into a bowl it goes to rise. Ka pai, kai te tipu haere tā tātou pokinga, our dough is rising, so we're just going to leave it to the side, waiho ki te taha, and we're just going to leave it to rise for around 1.5 hours. On a warmer day, you'll find it happens a little bit faster. And while that's rising, we're going to move on to our delicious pani hānati, our hazelnut spread. Kia kotahi rau karamu tiakare te hānati, 100 grams of hazelnut chocolate. Kia rima te kau karamu pata ku tere tere, 50 grams of softened butter. Kia hauwha kapu huka haura, 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Kia kotahi kokoiti rau kikini whakauru uru, 1 teaspoon of mixed spice. Kia rua kokonui koko, 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Kia kotahi kokoiti iho hūpere, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Ka pai te whānau, i te tuatahi, waru tia, te tiakare te hānati. Grate your hazelnut chocolate and then melt it gently in the microwave. Now add your pataku tere tere and huka haura into another bowl. Tā whiua, give it a whip until light and fluffy. After a few minutes it will look like so. Now add your rau kikini whakauru uru, koko, and iho hūpere. Smush that together so it doesn't blow everywhere. Inaia nei, whakapāhuka huka tia, and now you whip it until light and creamy. And then we add our tiakarete kua rewaina, our melted chocolate, just fold it through, and that is all you need to do. Hārawe, kua rite te pani hānati. So our delicious hazelnut spread is ready. Atu i tērā, kua tipu te pokinga. Our dough has risen. So it is time to assemble our parawa whetū, our star bread. Let's go! Whoop, whoop! Ka pai kua tipu te pokinga. Our dough has risen, and so it is time to cut it into 4 equal pieces. If you want it perfectly accurate, do weigh it and divide it by 4 and split those into even pieces. Now we want to line a baking tray with baking paper, trace around a 25 or 6 centimetre circle plate, tip it over, and then you just want to roll out each disc one at a time. So our first one gets rolled out, and you just roughly make it that size and then manipulate your circle until it becomes the plate size. And then we add a third of our delicious panihanati, our hazelnut spread. And now for our second pokinga iti, our little dough. Roll it out again, roughly to that 26 centimetre size. Add it on top. Now we spread over our second lot, second third of our delicious spread, and we repeat that process again. Mahia anō, do it again. So we're on to our third layer of delicious dough. Add that on, and then we add our final 1/3 of our spread. Perfection. And now we just roll out our last disc, and remember, this one stays clear on the top. So you just kind of smush it together. Then I place a 7 to 9 centimetre circle in the middle, and now we are cutting around the edge of it into 16 equal pieces. And now take 2 pieces at a time, fold it outwards, and then seal it together. Mahi anō, try it again with the next 2. Fold it outwards twice, and then seal the pieces together. Tahi, rua, whakapiria. Join it together. And then all together you should have 8 little points. Ti tiro ki te whetū e pia tata ana. Look at our bright shining star. Leave it for 20 to 30 minutes. Some of your pieces will open up, so just smush them together before you bake it. And then bake for 20 minutes at 175 degrees. Tēnā koe e te whetū. And now all I do is just brush it with butter. Sometimes if I want it a little bit more luxurious, I also melt in some marahihi mapere, some maple syrup. Kai a koe, it's up to you. Ka pai e te whānau, he parawa whetū. Star bread is made. I am so excited for you guys to try this recipe, and also extremely excited to send this to Luke and Liv and your little whānau. Luke, I just pray blessing over you. I hope that you heal and that everything goes really well with your treatment, and I just hope that you are surrounded by wonderful people who help walk this journey through with you guys. And if you do want to, this recipe can be found in Whānau Kai, my new cookbook made with my amazing friend Sarah. Thank you guys so much for your tautoko during this time. If it wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't happen. So tēnā rawa tū koutou. Ka kite! Dust with poehuhuka, icing sugar. Mai tōku kauta ki tō kauta, ke ki ana ki te aroha. Waru waru, great. Waru waru tia, grate it. Waru waru tia te tiakarete, grate the chocolate. Hunga, group, mā takitaki, watch. Hunga mā takitaki, viewers,